As you can see in my before photo, I was not very confident on the day-to-day. I felt like shit physically, mentally. I was eating garbage, junk food every day, eating out, staying up late, waking up late. All I would do is go home after work, play some video games, splurge on junk food, nothing productive. Then fast forward a little bit, I got into the gym. I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, I'm not really happy with myself at all. Like, what am I doing here? So started hitting some weights, the basic shit you see online. There wasn't much structure to it. I was just following what everyone else was doing, most beginners were doing. I was doing high reps, high sets, like 5 sets of 10 reps, and I would just do a crazy amount of exercise, so much volume. And it did work for a little short amount of time, because new gains are a thing. When you first start in the gym, you're going to see gains no matter what you do, really. You pick up your activity level, you're going to see a change. And I started cutting out the junk food gradually, and then there was a point where I was almost just starving myself, because I wasn't really aware of what to cook, how to cook it, how to make it taste good. So I was just not really eating much overall. I lost a lot of the fat, but I was just very thin. I did gain some muscle, like I said, from the noob gains, but it just wasn't enough. After a certain point, it all started to slow down, and I was kind of at a stalling point. Then I had to reevaluate everything. And then after years and years of going through trial and error, trying this split, that split, I did the bro split, the push-pull legs, I've dibbled and dabbled, did the upper lower, a full body. Right now, what I'm currently doing, I do chest, back, bicep, tricep, shoulder, then legs and abs. And what I have found is this to be the most effective routine overall. So I'm hitting each muscle twice a week. I'll throw a rest day in if as needed. That's totally fine. I don't schedule them in. You know what I'm saying? I just take them as needed. Say I'm feeling a little extra sore or very fatigued, and I'm not going to get as effective as a workout in, and I don't want to mess up my schedule by throwing in arms, a day early. Then it kind of just messes it all up. So doing it this way, for me, like I said, it works the best. And what you need to do is have extreme intensity in what you do. So here's an example. I'll do, on average, 3 exercises per muscle group, and I will do 6 to 8 rep range, no matter what exercise it is. That's my rep range. I'm going all out. I'm going to failure on every single set, giving it my all. Every single set, every single exercise, giving it my all. Full intensity. And the thing is, you're not ego lifting here. You're doing full range of motion. Full range of motion with extreme intensity. You are going to see gains. Workout on workout on workout, you're going to see gains. It's going to snowball. It's going to compound very quickly. And now if you do this versus the scheme of doing 5 sets for an exercise, and you're doing 10 repetitions, 12 repetitions, 15 like people do, it's a very beginner thing to do. It's too volume heavy. You're not going to be able to recover properly and progress. Progression is the key to growing. You have to give it your all intensity wise, and you have to make sure you're going up in weight week on week, and if not, month on month. Some exercises can stall somewhat, some of your big compound movements, but you should, no matter what, be making small increments in the upward direction on all of your lifts. And then if you're not, you're just at a standstill. You have to realize this. A lot of people, they'll be going to the gym for a year straight, and they're bicep curling 30s the whole year. Next year they'll be curling the 30s as well. You have to realize this is not optimal. And now you're not just chasing the idea, oh, this isn't optimal. You're thinking about what is effective. Where are my results coming from? What am I doing that's going to gain me this muscle that I am desiring? I'm here to make muscle. You're not in the gym just to fuck around. Some people say they're in there for their mental health. I call bullshit. You're in there because you want to look good, but you're half-assing it. You're not giving it your all. You're going in there to gain muscle, to look good, to lose fat. That's what it's all about, to get strong. It's simple. Don't lie to yourself and say you're doing it for your mental health. You feel good because you're in there. Okay, that's not enough. You have to take it to the next level. I know you want this deep inside in your heart. This is something you want. That's why you're in the gym. You're not just in there to talk with your buddies. That's bullshit. And if you are, get the fuck out. No, you're in everyone's way. You're in there for gains. That's what it's all about. And now nutrition. What I do nowadays, my diet, it is pretty locked in. No matter what I'm eating, it's somewhat in the sphere of being locked in the way that it's for my body's fuel. It's not like I'm eating it because it tastes good. I'll make it taste good. I'll make the fuel taste good. and I've become accustomed to it. I'm not just eating sugar all the time, a bunch of fucking junk food, so my body's not craving that. Once you eat good and cleanse your palate in a way where all you're eating is proteins, vegetables, fruits, some eggs, you know, you really lock it in, and your body starts to crave those things. And like I said, I just made that little list right there, what I'm eating every single day. Meats, you're gonna need your protein. Natural source of protein is my preferred method. Of course, you can have protein shakes here and there for supplemental use, but you want to get most of your protein from meat. That's what I do. I have meat several times a day. You can afford it. Don't lie to yourself. You're spending money on maybe Netflix or some other bullshit. You can cut that out, and there you go. There's some more money for your meat budget. Like, don't kid yourself. Vegetables, they're cheap. Some broccoli, asparagus, some bell peppers. It's easy. And then for your carbs, of course, you can get carbs from the vegetables as well, but you can get sweet potatoes. I have white rice. Some people, when you're trying to maybe shed more fat specifically, you can cut out the rice. You know, you're still getting carbs from your vegetables. You need carbs for your workouts, for fuel, but that's all right. And then if you're trying to pack on more size, you can just eat more rice. It's pretty simple. And then for fruits, fruit-wise, make sure you have fruits several times a day. It's very simple. Bananas, apples, berries. I get a lot of berries in. The antioxidants, it's very good for you. We're in this for longevity also. I want to live a very long life, a healthy life at that. So why won't I do everything I can to get myself in the most perfect, optimal shape that I can, possibly? I'm gonna do everything that I can. It all compounds, it all snowballs, it all adds up. So you want to get every benefit you can. And then supplements. What do I take for supplements? Currently, I'm just taking a multivitamin. I take a turmeric supplement. It's good for joint inflammation and such. What, you know, heavy lifting, it does take its toll, but that's all right. We're in the game, baby. And then you need to hydrate yourself. Hydration is key, because I'm taking creatine also, and I take a collagen supplement. That's also good for the joints and whatnot. Going back to hydration, you need to make sure you are hydrated throughout the whole day. When you're pissing, that's a big indicator. What does your piss look like? What is the color of your piss? Do not have it be orange. Like, are you kidding me? If you're going through your day and you're pissing in the toilet and it's orange or dark yellow, what are you doing to yourself? Get some water in your system right now if you have orange piss. Don't kid yourself. Now, if you have all these other things stacked up, you're doing great. You're going to see benefits. You're going to see results. But a key component of all of this, to bring it together, the glue, is cardio. Cardio and increasing your activity overall throughout your day, both of them. Not you can't just go on a walk and be like, okay, you know, I'm good. I'm doing my cardio. You need to be doing runs. This is a good example. You need to be doing runs at least twice a week, I would say. You don't have to go all out on a David Goggins style run, bust your knees, you know. It's all right. Just go on a chill run twice a week, or jog at that. If you can't run, just do a jog. That's all right. Twice a week. Then you're going to up your overall steps. You need to be getting 10,000 steps every single day, non-negotiable, and that's on top of the run. Don't include the steps from your run onto the 10K. And you're only doing the runs twice a week, so it's perfect. You have plenty of time to recover, no complaints. You can also do biking, swimming, up and down some stairs. There's lots of things you can do. Just increase your overall activity. You're going to burn more calories. You're going to feel better. Your metabolism will increase, and you'll be set. Of course, the final point for you is get your sleep in. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm not going to milk this one. Just get your sleep in. Shoot for 8 hours. If you can, get as close as you can. That's it. And now, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys got some benefit from this. I hope you learned something. I hope you can gain something from this. And if you stick to it, you will. If you follow these steps to a T, you will guaranteed see results. And if you want a more precise breakdown, a customizable plan for yourself, I am offering coaching. If you want to get in contact with me, I will put my Instagram in the description here, and you can DM me on there and we will dive into it further. Thank you for your time.